We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Rams and the Denver Broncos on Sunday Night Primetime. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Play action now for Stafford. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap to Stafford. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Taken. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Fake it to Harvey, and now Nix. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Over the middle, it's intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to run. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. The motion man is Nakua. Stafford now on 3rd down. Flushed to his right. That is caught. And he's in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Mevis good on the extra point. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he'll get about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing. Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man at the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's in. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. What a run by Williams.
Los Angeles.
And even 50 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Right side, complete to Nakua.
Stafford's pass, complete to...
What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Now, a 2nd down throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Omar Spinks getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Nix. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
On 1st down, Stafford. That's the rookie out of Ohio State, Max Clare. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, L.A. Out of the gun, Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodies his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation. Contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
1st and goal.
That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Stafford now on second down. He's got it at the 3.
Stafford's pass. Complete to Kyron Williams.
Third and goal. And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they will see what they can do with this third and goal. Williams, and he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on fourth and goal. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. And this will pay off. It is caught. Puka Nacua. Touchdown Rams. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Nevis good on the extra point. And the Rams will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nix now to throw it here on first down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
By
Kobe Turner. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. That'll bring up second and long. They'll throw. It's Nix. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
These are the kind of plays that give running backs bad names. I mean, there's nothing fancy about this. You're wide open, the ball's on target. He just flat out dropped it.
Throwing now on third and long. He'll let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And how about that? Nice return there, kicking his way up past the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They run over center with Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They go play action with Stafford. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Claire. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Rams 1st down. On the give, it's Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On play action, it's Stafford. That's out wide to Williams. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
And it's 3rd
To play
down.
corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
He gets this complete, finding Adams. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a big gainer for the Rams. It's a gain of 34. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, L.A. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
Extra point.
Nevis good on the extra point. And the Rams add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. It was Jalen Watson who got him down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Flush to his right, and he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield, and now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
15-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
Two minutes to go here, till halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Second down, they need 3. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Finds Nakua on the slant. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Stafford on target to Puka, and the Rams have a first down. Throwing now from the gun to the left side, and Adams has it. He's across midfield, and he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is a big play for LA, and even 30 yards. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Open man down the field. He's got the tight end pass. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
For the Rams field goal. A 29-yard
no issues there. This one is good. And the Rams tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want a defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Nick snap on 1st and 10. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
On second down, it's Nix. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams will add one more onto their big lead.
Broncos 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Second down, Nix. To the outside, hauled in by Sutton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. Good for a Denver first down.
46-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards.
Waddle's first catch. Good for a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Trying to get it to Waddle. It'll be 2nd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. Kobe Turner, his 2nd sack tonight. Number 5 for him now on the year. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Nix. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Nathan Landman.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
On first down, it is Williams. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he'll manage to get to the 33. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. The Rams punting unit coming out. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. To return, it's Mims. Wow. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Throwing. Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And the Broncos
12 yards on that hookup. First down, Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard
You know,
line.
Mike, with a guy like Cortland Sutton, I think he's someone who seems to fly under the radar because he's just a really good football player. I mean, he's cemented himself as a true #1 in Denver, and he's a big reason why the Broncos made it to the AFC Championship just a season ago.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another Broncos
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down. Throwing is Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. From the 33, here's 2nd and 1. Here's Nix to throw. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's another Broncos first down.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And that is knocked away. Incomplete. Nice play defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Back to throw is Nix. This caught.
Great coverage here defensively. Not only the ability to take away all the end zone targets from the quarterback and force him to check the ball down to the back on the swing, but then also the pursuit to the ball carrier to keep him short of the end zone.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on
Result of
down.
the play is a turnover on downs.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
Come to the
Brings
line
up
now on
second and
2nd and 2. It's another run here for Williams. And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Mike Corum, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
Punt team headed out for the Rams. As he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Fake it to Harvey, and now Nix moving to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
That's swung out to Harvey. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Nix from the gun on third down. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 32 yards. Nix now to throw it here on first down. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
At the 13-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He connects with Mims. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 6-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. They'll throw out of the gun. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
On 4th down, here's Nix. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down. They'll start this on the ground with Corum. Trying to push his way to the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get there. Stopped by the defense. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Corum. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
At the 18-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. First down awaits at the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. They convert downfield, but it is caught. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. That's taken at about the 14. Whoa! A very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught right side. It's Franklin.
Nix's pass.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9
yards. That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Broncos 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Nix. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. That's another sack. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So they'll come to the line, 2nd down. They need 14 yards. Throw it. Nix. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback, and it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know This offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Nick's gonna throw for it. And he's gonna go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They can